A lot of strange and mysterious things keep on happening every day. There is sometimes no explanation for them, and sometimes there is. Every day we discover something new and different. Those things that happen out of the blue are a reminder that we are living among many other creatures in this world. Don't freak out. Other creatures don't necessarily have to be ghosts and demons. I mean, there are animals out there who share this world with us, and they think they can become part of our lives. Our story today is about something really funny and sweet. It was mysterious and awkward at first, but then it turned out to be interesting and cool. Be sure to subscribe to Did You Know? And hit the bell so you never miss an upload from us. Also, leave a like right now. We normally get one newspaper in front of our houses, perhaps 2 or 3 maximum. But what about finding dozens of newspapers in your garden that you have no idea who brought them, or why would someone bring this number of newspapers anyway? Could it be someone who wants to prank you? Does someone take away their garbage and throw it in your house yard? Are they pissed off neighbors who don't like you? Could it be the neighbor's dog that wanted to play around and collected all the newspapers to put them on your doormat? But why is it in particular you? Many questions have been running through James Eubanks' mind that sometimes wakes up in the morning realizing that there are a bunch of newspapers in his house's yard. He is clueless who brings them. It was really awkward and weird because this happens a lot, and he has to clean up each time the mess. Eubanks lives in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. This estate is famous for its many big gardens. One day, Eubanks got a delivery of phone books. Guess what? The next morning, he saw exactly 9 phone books in his yard. Really creepy. Eubanks told the local news that after this incident, he decided to put a camera to film what was going on, for he was sure that there was something strange and he had to know it. This is a brilliant idea indeed to give an answer to all of the questions that run through his mind. The night vision camera films a group of foxes who come at night carrying the newspapers in their jaws, and they roam around Eubanks' house, then they leave the newspapers there. Isn't that hilarious? Finally, Eubanks is relieved and fulfilled. He posted on Facebook, "Mystery solved." It looks like those foxes were taking a big part of Eubanks' mind and life. The man was curious and confused, but now he unraveled the mystery. His heart is filled with satisfaction. I guess Eubanks suspected a lot of people, and perhaps he accused his neighbors of this. Of course, all of his ideas were based on assumptions, but it was too far-fetched and beyond his imagination that it was the doing of some foxes. I mean, come on, this only happens in movies or cartoons, but in reality, it sounds illogical. But now it is convincing. There are a lot of gardens in his neighborhood, and maybe foxes sneak out from a nearby forest to the gardens late at night when people are asleep. As long as they harm no one, keep going on, little foxes. Have a walk around the city, explore, and go back home. What's the big deal? This story is pretty funny and cute. Imagine if this happened to you. What would be your reaction? How are you going to keep the foxes away from your yard? Personally speaking, I don't know. Eubanks took a lot of photos of the foxes when they came with the newspapers, and he posted them on social media. He added that no one would have ever believed him unless there was proof. This is correct. If anyone hears this story, they'll think you're either dreaming or you have completely lost your mind. People could think you are hallucinating, high, drunk, or paranoid. Others could think you're lying or making up a story to sound interesting. Very few will believe you because this doesn't normally happen. So once it happens, make sure you have enough evidence to avoid getting into pointless arguments. Eubanks isn't bothered or annoyed from his late-night visitors who turn his yard into a chaotic mess. When this happened, he wanted to know why, but now he has an answer. He jokes and says, since it's newspapers, it must be Fox News. The good thing here is Eubanks' tolerance. He doesn't seem to be angry. However, he thinks it's cool as long as they don't bite or jump into his house.